CAF Colonel J.K. West. James King West was born in Beaumont, Texas in 1923. When he was 16, his father taught him to fly. 2 years later, Japan attacked Pearl Harbor, and the U.S. entered World War II. West enlisted in the U.S. Army Air Corps with aspirations to fly with the Ferry Command, but he was too young. West flew submarine patrol missions over the Gulf of Mexico until he turned 21. Once in the Ferry Command, he flew aircraft from the manufacturer, delivering them to military units overseas. Then, he flew war-weary aircraft back to the U.S. to be rebuilt. After the war, West returned home and went to work as a pilot for an agricultural aviation company, commonly called crop dusting. When the crop dusting business expanded to the southern coast of Texas, West moved, eventually establishing his own agricultural flying business based at Bales Field in Angleton, Texas. In 1969, West flew with his fiancée, Shirley, to attend the CAF Airshow in Harlingen, Texas. At the airshow, the CAF enthusiastically flew their Mustangs, Warhawks, a B-17 Flying Fortress, and more. In an interview years later, West recalled that airshow, saying that as he watched the airplanes in the sky, he realized he had flown most of them and desperately wanted to fly them again. So, James got his own warbird. He traded 2 of his crop dusting Stearmans for a B-25 Mitchell bomber. However, there were not a lot of pilots qualified to fly rare, old World War II airplanes. In fact, the only FAA B-25 check pilot in the area was a man named Dick Disney. Disney was not only the local Federal Aviation Agency's examiner, he was also an active member of the CAF, the same organization that produced the air show that reignited West's passion for old warbirds. At the same time Disney gave West his type rating, he also recruited him to join the organization, knowing West was just the type of member they needed. West joined the CAF in March 1972. On his first visit to CAF headquarters as a member, West asked how he could help. To his surprise, they ushered him into a cockpit of a newly acquired Mitsubishi Zero and asked him to take the first flight. Although new to the organization, West was helpful right away. He was a capable pilot and a licensed inspection-certified aircraft mechanic, and his extensive flight experience with the Ferry Command meant he had flown nearly every aircraft in the CAF's fleet. Soon, West became the CAF check pilot for the B-25, the C-47, A-20, B-24, B-17, PBY, F-6F, and trainers. West generously contributed his time and talents to help maintain CAF aircraft in top condition and train high-caliber aircrews. He was valued and respected for his knowledge, which is likely how he earned the nickname Chief. Members, pilots, and mechanics often sought his advice, and when Chief talked, people listened. One of his most significant legacies with CAF is helping create TORA TORA TORA, the historic aerial reenactment of the attack on Pearl Harbor. West kept the replica Japanese aircraft used for the reenactment in his hangar at Bales Field. He oversaw the aircraft's maintenance and personally worked on them when needed. West also recruited, trained, and checked out the pilots in the T-6 Texan so they too could fly in the TORA performance. West enthusiastically supported the CAF's mission, saying in one interview, quote, "It takes a great deal of enthusiasm and just plain hard work to keep the aircraft flying, but it's worth it. You feel like you're part of something worthwhile, taking these airplanes where they have never been. People come out to tell you about their wartime experiences so many years ago, often with tears in their eyes. It kind of gets to you when you see guys do that. I think it's important." West also served as the CAF's chief bomber pilot, 9 years on the general staff, and 1 year as chief of staff. He was awarded the Silver Magnolia Distinguished Flying Award and the Distinguished Service Award for his contributions. J.K. West passed away on July 27, 1989. He was the ultimate aviator, an extraordinary CAF member, and a true gentleman.